Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Skyhaven. It's nighttime, so we're stopping the research. We've got an open slot there. I can bring in this guy. Again, another pretty small one. What I want to do in this episode, and as maybe we get into nighttime, I'm going to have a look at our contracts because I think there's a fair bit of changes that we can bring in there. So that's the other thing that we want to do now. And now that we've got a pretty large-scale, efficient airport going on here with the best of the best technology. And the other thing, hang on, what I wanted to have a quick look at is these guys. So I'm kind of tempted to kind of move it to kind of stay over there, really. Can we, if we pause it and we move these guys, they don't. So what I'm kind of tempted on doing, let's leave that in place. And what I'll do is let's quickly move those guys. So I'm just going to kind of leave it like that, I think, and then we'll bring those in. What I might do is I might just extend this one through that way too. So bring me this guy, bring it a little closer over here, please. And make sure to turn them on again. Just so it kind of feels like a bit of a cohesive piece. And the question is, is it actually appropriate for them to be as close together? I think so. Anyway, we'll make it slightly more interesting in terms of shape. This is an ATC, this is a heavy duty, so we'll close that one down, make it, move it all the way to this area here. I kind of like that positioning there, and we'll switch that back on. What we'll do with this one is we'll keep it, remnants of the old airport, and we'll move this one to this side. So that we've basically got a backup, resilient. So that's the backup one. So if something happens over there, it goes down, we still have this one that we can rely on. And now with this in place, I'm thinking I'm going to leave this here. And, actually, with the weather stations over here, we've got it. We've got all of those things. So now I'm just going to have a look at this guy. So fuel storage facilities. Yeah, this is the stuff that we've got. Let's get 2 more going in here, please, just so that we can maintain a lot more fuel. And that we don't hold back on our fuel deliveries for any possible reason. Okay, let's move things along a little bit quicker. As we get into the nighttime, we'll have a look at our commercial and contracts. We can't do extra warehousing space unless we do extra one of these, but I don't think we need much more than that. We're really nowhere close to using all of this stuff. Yeah, we should be able to actually use all of it. But anyway, it's okay. Just leave it there. Okay, it's getting into the evening. I'll wait till midnight, and then after midnight, I'll quickly do the contract. So we'll just kind of let it run into the midnight slot. Try and have a look. We don't seem to have any delays anyway, so things are pretty smooth in terms of this operation now. And as you know, our schedule is pretty full on, actually. There are gaps, and we can probably make it squeeze it a little bit more, but I think it's really good as it is. We don't want to necessarily push it to the limit. I mean, we're making tons of money. We're operating a very efficient service here, and if anything, we may just expand our stands if we wanted to do some more stuff in there by just pushing all of this down. It's luckily very, very easy for us to do so. Very easy. If we look at our airport from the top, it's not quite symmetrical, but pretty close. Pretty nice little looking airport, to be honest. I like it. I like it. And if you like it, hit that like button, of course. Oh, look at all these flights going at the same time. This way, that way, this way. No, not quite. But still, I think with these 2 runways, we're more than covered. I don't think we need any more than that. It's really quite efficient as it stands at the moment. Okay, there we go. That's the end of the day. So today we spent a little bit more than we actually made, but there's a fair bit of construction in there. There's a lot of vehicle purchases in there, about $1 million's worth of vehicle purchases. That's or is that just maintenance? I think it's vehicle purchases. Almost nothing in terms of penalties, really. Commercial, look at that. The terminal must be booming. Okay, so with that in mind, let's pop in here and see what we can look at in terms of these guys. So what we can do now is we can break all of these, and they should give us new stuff that we can focus on. Or they've already given us new stuff we can focus on. So let's go ahead and break these. And do all of the work we can within our contracts area. So that's, yeah, so now we go. Now we can go do these guys. But before we head into that for Pan Am, let's go over here and say next. Oh, next year is not available. Ooh. Well, let's break a bunch of these guys also. And what I'm kind of wondering is to go to next tier, maybe what we'll need to do is sign a few things over here. But they're not the greatest. These guys are really not the greatest. So let's make a start with Pan Am. This guy can actually go to the next tier. Oh, and there's a lot of braking that needs to happen. Focus Airport. Okay, so let's run through all of these guys as well. Yeah, so really, it's going to be another bunch of scheduling. So this is something that is a little bit frustrating to me in the fact that it's so kind of time consuming to schedule a lot of this stuff. So let's go ahead and just get the Pan Ams going as in a first place. So this is a 2-hour slot. It's got a lot going on. I think that's probably about appropriate. 2 hours is not bad. This one, yet another 2-hour slot. We're kind of going to be throwing a little bit of caution to the wind as we sign these guys. I'm hoping they're not catching me too much. It was about 25,000 tons or liters of fuel. Liters, tons, I don't know. No, it can't be 2.5 tons, I think, would be 25,000 liters. I'm signing a little bit willy-nilly over here, to be honest. But we're offering all services. Hopefully we are ready to handle it. So what I'll do is I'll just sign all the Pan Ams, and then we'll be a little bit more cautious as we embark on the next round. So if we go now to scheduling, we'll see about that. So this is the part of the game where I think it really needs to have an easier way of managing this. This can't be, you know, the constant nature of the game. We can't just constantly be doing this stuff. Okay, so let's see. Yes, so I've already done this, right? I've rejigged this a time or two already. So it's a little bit problematic that we having to do it yet again. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I'll do that. Try and squeeze it into a few locations like so. Maybe get an evening slot in there. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, so it's a little tedious that this is the way we're going to have to deal with these things. How many do we still have in here? Save that. 15 out of 35 ready to go here. So we should be able to find ourselves a little bit of a slot there. That's okay. Maybe bring this one forward a little bit. That's okay. I'm not necessarily being very diligent in terms of how I'm assigning these guys. I want to make sure that we're not overcommitting on our slots more so than anything else, really. Yeah, that'll work. Right over there. We're going to get a fiver anyway. So I may as well leave a little bit of a bigger gap in there. Use some of these slots. Yeah, something like that should work. An evening slot every now and again, not really. Although we've got another afternoon slot that we could maybe squeeze in here. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Seems pretty reasonable. There's lots of open spaces over here. I'm overcommitting now, so we'll have to see some of our. I'm not using that philosophy where we only take every second stand. Something like that should do the trick. Yeah, something like this should work. And then we've got a bunch of evening ones that we need to find slots for. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not too bad either. Over there. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, even that one is not bad. Don't want to go into the 6 mark, so we'll get that one in place, and then we'll find a little slot over here somewhere. There we go. Good. So that means we're actually got a little bit more room still now, specifically on the cargo flights. So let's quickly go back into our contracts, go towards these guys for which we are now a focus airport, and see about signing some of them, especially the big ones, really. I'm pretty keen on doing some of these guys. One. Yeah, that's fine. 2 hours should be fine. Let's sign all of these 215s here. There's a lot of them actually. Anyway, we'll see if we can make it work. But that'll help us work a little bit more. Let's leave it there and just go back and see if we've got slots for them. A lot of them are evening, so let's just try and squeeze some evening slots in. Can go pretty much anywhere. Something like that, maybe. Something like that. Like so. Do a bit of a save in there. A slot over there. Something towards the end of the day on that side. Yeah, this is actually working really nicely now. Pretty sure we'll be able to slot them in fairly appropriately. Yeah, something like that should be okay. Something over here. Nice. Oh, there's tons of room still. And done. Okay, so we can still do a few more, even if we have to do them in the middle of the day as well. There's some slots over there. Let's go back, grab those last couple of 215s. 215s here, 4 of them, I think. Oh, actually, no, 8. Still 8 of them. Well, let's get them all signed up. Should be reasonable money for us. And give us a little bit of a break on the passengers side of things as well, as we might be having it a little bit busy in some slots. Okay, so that should do the trick. That's a lot of extra slots there. So let's try and do reasonably placed ones. Something like this. Don't like the 6 or the 5 can work. Do we even get one? No, we could get one over there. Save that. Could we squeeze in something over here? It's a little tight though, but I think that will actually work. So let's slot that one in there and find ourselves a few more slots here throughout the day. Oh, we actually need to find this guy a nighttime slot somewhere. So what we might do is we might do a little something like this. Use that nighttime slot over there. And then we can kind of just slot these guys in wherever it's not too busy. Something like that maybe. There we go. Okay, we'll leave it like that. It's pretty good. So hopefully that's kind of it. We've got good tier status in a lot of places. So let's speed it along. I'm predominantly interested in getting the research up and done. Get that research moving, get through it all. Close out all of this. What are these kind of messages? They're waiting in a queue for landing. Ah, busy. I mean, it's not unheard of to get landing a bit of a queue in the air waiting to land, especially in busy times of the day. I know certainly in Dubai that's the case quite a lot as the middle of the night flights come into Dubai, so people can get to their destinations after transfer and the next morning. Yeah, okay, we've got this guy. We should be able to land that pretty easily. Yeah, so I like the idea of just having the one slot here to land in the flight, but even that might be a little bit over micromanagement, to be honest. Let's head on over here and have a look at the terminal building. I mean, I'm not sure I'm going to really go ahead and detail it up. Oh, what we should do is add a ton of these guys. Baggage claim. So let's grab a few baggage claims, actually. Oh, we're snapping to a very funny grid here. There we go. So let's say we want it there. I need to hold shift. How? So I've got one and one more there. Similarly, this side there. We won't squeeze in another that way. We could. How many do we have? We could do two more over here. How did we do it that way? Yeah, so like so. Actually, we cannot because we need to bring in those ones. So really that's it. So if anything, we do two more in here, right? Maybe just the one, if at all. So yeah, that's fine. We're just going to leave it as that. What we do want to do, however, is do the counters. So that's 6 counters there. So let's do 6 counters on this side. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get it to go nice and in the middle there. We'll have to, so we're going to try and start it closer to this side. So give me my terminal check-in counters. So something like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right? Is that too close together? Yeah, we actually had a bit of spacing in between on the other side. Did we? Oh, that's not quite what I had in mind. So if we come on, really? It must be this. If I go back in here and we go in here and we say, is 5 really that difficult to deal with? Well, if that's the case, I'm not gonna spend hours on this. Let's just get these guys in place. I'm not going to get it symmetrical, and there's no way I'm going to do that. It doesn't seem like it wants to do that kind of move. So anyway, we'll do that. That should work, do the trick. Pretty keen on getting our research all the way through. Okay, speed it along. Okay, I'll give it a break and I'll see you when it's daytime and we're doing our research again. Okay, and we've ran into a little bit of trouble here. We seem to not be able to get this finished off quick enough. So if we pop in here, the question being is, do we have everything we need? Is it too far away? Another one? Ooh, yeah, loading of cargo. The loading of cargo is becoming a bit of a challenge. We should have one for each, right? So what we'll do is let's add some more slots and max out these guys and see if that does the trick. I know you guys have been begging me to max out the slots in the comments. But so let's see how that works if we do add that. We will get the latest research and change over those ones as well. Staff costs. We'll change over to larger vehicles also. So not too worried or fussed by that. Okay, and I'll fast forward a little bit. Oh no, the research is underway now, so let's no need to fast forward anymore. The big time flights for the day is coming in as well. So that's the Gradshaw, the one that we should have waited for, actually, to be honest. And let's get the Soarer as well. That's a little bit longer to research, but we'll get that one. That's not a problem. So we'll get the Soarer going so we can upgrade that as well. So now what we're going to do is probably get rid of these. That's all doing very little, and we'll get the Gradshaw in place. That's at least 100, so that's less trips each time. So let's get the big guys in place. So we'll leave the other 5 that's currently doing something in there, and we'll see about changing them up as well in due course. Staying on parking number here, still plenty of them. And then what we'll do is we'll get the Gradshaws back in. Oh, there's still more and more room there. Okay, so hopefully that does the trick to solve our issues. We're still doing the research, of course. We'll land this guy. Just a pretty small one compared to our standards these days. So much money, so much. Yeah, it gets a little boring. Running out of fuel actually, but at least our new bunch is arriving. Wow, actually, it's not a lot. We're gonna run out of fuel. Okay, that's actually a pretty good one to have a look at while we're here. So 9, 3, and midnight. 9, 3, and 9, I think. And then 3 again. 9. Oh, I can't move that one. So we'll have to... Really? We can't move that one. So we'll move that one to 3. Oh, we can't. We'll have to wait till the day is up. Okay, so we might be running out of fuel, so it's good that we're having a look at that. Since we've got the extra storage facilities, it's not a big deal. There's the Soarer done. Okay, so now we're done. We're through passenger services. We've got all of that done. Let's go back into airplane services and quickly pick up on these Soarers. This must be fueling, all right? So let's just get the Soarers in place. That's a pretty quick one to research for us, I think. Now, with the Soarers, I just want to go in here. It's not cleaning, it is in here. So we will be closing out all of those and get the... Ooh. What do we have there? That's the other Soarer. Actually, I think we should do a mix. So we'll do 2 of them and 3 of them. So three each should be able to help us out. Similarly, over here, we'll do... not there. We'll go with 3 of each. So 1, 2, 3 sold, and we'll get these ones in here. The CT8s, I think. So now we've got the both variety, the smaller and the bigger one. Smaller one's a little bit quicker, and all these kind of things, I think. So that's fine. Did not get all its services. Who? Boarding of passengers. That's interesting. You had a 2-hour slot and you didn't quite get your passengers here. Where is the bus? The bus is probably on the way there. Is that a similar story here? Yeah, in the midst of performing the boarding arrangement, you're kind of running out. So that, again, we need bigger buses. Do we have the biggest buses in place? Or let's just have a quick look. If we go back to our research, passenger services, we got the Omnibus SL101. I'm not sure, did we ever upgrade it? If I go by, yeah, we do have the, oh, no, we don't have this one. This is a 70. This is a 70. Okay, interesting. What I'll do, I'll try and just buy one each, right? For now. One each for now, I think. Yeah, that should be pretty reasonable. And yeah, I think so. I think 70 should really cover it, but we might want to just move out all of them, to be honest, so that they're all 70 in terms of size. Okay, well, we'll keep going. I'll quickly do the rest of these while we do this. Staying on parking, putting that one in place. I do wonder sometimes if you don't want to just pause it instead, just because some of these things can be a little bit problematic. So let's just do that. Get it there. Close that out. Get it there. The terminal is pretty busy. We'll have a bit of a look at the terminal now. Yeah, I think I should just replace all of them, to be honest with you. But I might do that in between episodes. So looking through the terminal here, yeah, we're working on it. We'll go back and have a look at that. Look at this. This is super busy. Look at these guys. Our new stands. They're doing their thing. The Sora 12DM is done. Let's get some of these other facilities in place as quickly as we can. We probably need some more facilities here. People just kind of randomly hanging out here. So let's get all of these guys, not the information. There we go, some service. Yes, make us some money. You are struggling to board everybody at the moment. You're quite a while away, but it might be to do with the fact that I took the buses out of the way. So that's the electronic diagnostics. We'll get the omnidirectional antenna in place as well. I believe that means we've got an extra building to build. We might be running out of fuel. Let's quickly move it all the way to, what are we looking for? It's this guy. The modern ramp service, which we should have slots for over here. Excellent. So let's get the modern ramp service over there and the modern ramp service over there. We'll upgrade our slots to say 10. We'll get all of these guys in place and we will link it all up. Yep. And yep, there we go. Good, you should be doing your thing. We will be upgrading to 10 over here. It's way overkill, I'm very sure of that. But we're not going to be delayed by anything. I will quickly finish off these. And then we'll get back into our research. So that's awesome. That should be done. That's done. Let's get this guy going. A little bit more time there. Now we've got the old jet era ramp, which is not actually working. So we can go ahead and switch you off and close you out. And again, switch you off and close you out. And there we go. Keep running. Okay, oh, we got the new one. Again, with the flight not getting everything, let's see how much it's got. It's again in that boarding section of it. So 72 passengers actually, which is a bit of a bummer, to say the least. We've got a new building. Let's grab it. It's the VHF omnidirectional range. I will place it over there with all the other stuffs. And so I'm thinking we need to go back and get the other buses moving as well. So clear that one out. and get the big boy buses. I think it's still all to do with the buses. I should have just done those. We'll slowly move our way through all of this. See, this kind of tedious work is never fun. This is never fun for us to be doing this, and you have to do it so regularly. Now we have to go and fit out those as well. Complex cleaning pipelines. Let's get that researched. That's fine. We'll get that one out of the way, and we'll get the new one. And we may be running into delays because of that as well, to be honest. But I don't really care anymore. I just want to get it all done. I just want to get it all done and try our very best to keep our services on time. I might have undercooked our time required for some of these services as well, but by maybe throwing some more money at the problem in terms of new vehicles and things like that, maybe that solves our issues. I'm not actually doing the math on any of this. Not that I think there's really a lot of math you can do apart from just kind of double checking your levels, your loading levels. Okay, well, let's get that one going as well. Slowly moving through that, getting through to the end of it. Yes, we've done our upgrades there. We are missing one here, so grab that one. Almost done. One more, and just the last one over here, which they never seem to be used. This last one. Anyway, that's it. So now we really shouldn't have too many issues with these guys. We'll bring in one of these big guys and see how we do on that. Okay, get through this research a little quicker. I'm kind of tempted to yet again expand our research facility. Oh, what do we get? We got something new? Oh, it's this guy, Advanced Cleaning Services. So I'm assuming we can now slot that in there and slot this one in here. This kind of method really works quite well, actually. How many slots do we have? We should probably upgrade to, say, 10. And buy all those vehicles and link it all up like this. There we go. Similarly, we'll dismiss that one for now. We'll catch the next one. Cleaning crews. Actually, I need to remember to assign it. There we go. Almost done with the next research as well. Okay, have a quick look. So this is the other cleaning one. So let's close that down and delete it, and we'll close this one down, and that's still finishing off a service somewhere. But once that's done, we will sort that out also. I was thinking about more and quicker research, so let's do that one. Get the integrated tower in place, and let's get a few more of these research facilities built. There we go. More research. Okay, move it quicker, guys. Move it way quicker. Don't be this. We missed an air. Oh, I dismissed it. Where is it? Over here. So what's your issue? Loading of passengers occurring. So we've got 2 passengers loaded. We're waiting on a bus with 70 more passengers to arrive. There they are, getting loaded. And that's it. So really, it's more about the loading of these guys. Again, 65 shouldn't be that big of a problem. It's a single bus that we're waiting on here. So I do wonder whether we've got a slow operation on the other side, or what is really the big problem here. Keep it going a little bit longer and see. Okay, that's another research out of the way. Radio capability, hour and 18, so we won't actually get done with it, but that'll be the last piece into the 2000s already, and it's 1984, so we're really getting there. We're really going through to it now. So what did we get now? We got the ATC center. So we could, I'm kind of tempted to just put it in right over there. That's a nice big ATC tower that overlooks everything that we're doing over here. Pretty good, actually, pretty good. Ooh, that's a good one. So now we've got multiple ATC towers, older and newer and all these things. That one should be done. We can get rid of it. All good. Oh, we're actually 50% through and it's not even... Wow, that's pretty good. Now it's nighttime. I wish I could get these guys to actually work during the night. We'll do something like that and just add even some more. No, this is the big ones. Yep, there we go. And pop in there and up it more. So 1,000 clerks now doing our research over here. Okay. I think, guys, I need to call this episode. It's gone on long enough. But we're so close. We're so close. What I have to do, we'll wait for midnight because I might forget if I don't do it. So we'll wait for midnight. I'll double check what's going on with our fueling. But we might actually run out now, right now, actually, to be honest. So what I'll do is I'll do a quick instant fuel purchase. Give me an instant purchase of, say, yeah, 300. Yeah, let's do that. Give me an instant to come in. And then what we'll do at midnight is we'll quickly look at our resources associated with or our fueling schedule or our fuel purchase schedule or what have you. Yeah, this instant payment is going to get here just in time, I think. Yeah, pretty much just in time. That should get us through to midnight when our next delivery is coming in, and then we'll start moving the other ones around a little bit. I think that's the plan. We do midnight, 6, 12, 6, and midnight. We can do nice around 4 number, almost at midnight. The cargo seems to be holding quite nicely. I don't need to worry too much about the cargo. We're not getting the delays on the cargo messages that we used to get. Oh, out of cargo? Ooh, out of cargo. That's interesting. It's the first time in quite a while that has happened. We want an instant cargo delivery of 800. Please get it done as quickly as we can. Yeah, these guys are gonna be bothered. Gonna be bothered. I didn't quite keep an eye on that. Actually, even our fuel is going. Lucky we bought as much as we did. Okay, we'll have to look at that cargo contract as well. Yeah, these big guys are pretty challenging. Okay, now I've got cargo moving in as well. Wow, look at that. Yeah, cargo's. Whoa. Oh, the next cargo delivery is going to be here. Okay, that's good. It's going to be here in 10 minutes. Yes, I know. We're all struggling with fuel and all the likes. Okay, making a little bit of money, I think. Okay, it's good. Cargo is coming in. Fuel is coming in. Okay, now, the next thing I want to have a quick look at is fuel. So Saco over here is a new one, but it's only got the one contract type. So we're really interested in take or pay, and we want to do nice big numbers for take and pay. So we've just got that one come in. So let's get the next one to come at 6, and then 12. And then I'll get another one to come in at 6. Like so, right? There we go. That should do the trick quite nicely for now, I think. So we'll keep it there. That's pretty good. Then we will also have a bit of a look at this one here. So we've got, we had the big one be delivered. It seems like it should work, but what I'll do is this one at, we'll break that one, and then we'll add a new one for Smith delivery, the express one. We'll get another 2,400, and we'll get that one to come in at 6, right? 6 or 3? Sign it at 6. Can we bring this one to, we can't bring it into 3. So 9 and 12 and 6. What time is this one over here? Yeah, this seems pretty reasonable, but we might have to just do a quick extra instant contract as well. So just give me an instant 800, sign it right now and bring it in as well, so we don't run out today. Okay, so I think that's been kind of sorted, I think. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that like button. Leave your comments down below. I think we're really close to the end now. We just want to close out some of our final researches and get all of our technological advancements out on the board here. But that'll be pretty much it. So thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.